You came? I wasn't sure you would. I told myself I wouldn't be disappointed if you didn't. I told myself I had no right to expect anything from you anymore. But I kept looking at the door. Pathetic, isn't it? I suppose that's one thing you probably remember pretty well. I always did have a talent for making a fool of myself when it came to you. No, don't look away. Please, just give me a minute. I know I don't get to ask for your time anymore. I know I forfeited that. I just need to say something, and then I'll leave. I promise. I've rehearsed this conversation so many times that I thought I'd know exactly what to say when I finally saw you. Turns out I was wrong. You look the same. Not true. You look different. Happier, maybe. You always deserve to be happy. I wish I could say I was happy too. That would make this easier, wouldn't it? I could smile and tell you I moved on. Ask how you've been. We could pretend the last few years were just some strange little chapter that ended peacefully. But I haven't moved on. I tried. God, I tried. I changed apartments and I got a new job. I stopped visiting the places we used to go together. I deleted your number, then I memorized it again. I dated someone. Don't look at me like that. It didn't mean anything. And the fact that it didn't mean anything is actually the problem. She was kind. She was beautiful. And she liked all the things that I liked. She never made me wonder where I stood with her. And somehow I spent the entire time thinking about you. I realized something afterwards. I wasn't comparing her to you because she wasn't enough. I was comparing her to you because I never stopped wanting you. And that's when I finally understood how badly I messed this up. You know what I remember most? Not our fights, not the breakup, not even the good parts. I remember you falling asleep beside me. You'd always insist you weren't tired. You'd say, "I'm listening." And then 5 minutes later, lights out, and I'd just lay there, listening to you breathe. I miss that. I miss you stealing the blankets. I miss you correcting my pronunciation of words. You were absolutely not qualified to correct. I miss the way you'd get excited about something and forget that you'd already told me the story. I'd pretend I hadn't heard it every time. I miss knowing what your face looked like when you were trying not to laugh. And I miss being the person who could make you laugh anyways. But that's not why I asked you to come. I didn't bring you here to make you remember me. I don't want to manipulate you into feeling something you don't. I need you to know the truth. I loved you. I loved you the entire time. Even when I was angry, even when I acted like I didn't care. Especially then. And I was so afraid that you were gonna realize you could do better than me. So I did the stupidest thing imaginable. I gave you reasons to. I pulled away. I became distant. And I started fights over stupid shit. It's like if you were angry with me, it kinda. If you were angry with me, it'd be easier to let you go. It would almost make sense. I kept waiting for you to figure out that I wasn't enough. And when you finally walked away, when you finally did walk away, I told myself I'd been right all along. You weren't leaving because I pushed you away. You were leaving because you never loved me enough to stay. It was easier to believe that. It was easier than admitting I had destroyed the thing I was most afraid of losing. I wish, I wish I'd been brave enough to tell you back then. I wish I looked at you and said, I'm scared. That's all it was. I was terrified. I wasn't falling out of love with you. I was terrified, okay? I was terrified that one day you'd wake up and look at me the way I looked at myself. I thought if you saw me like that, you'd click and you'd realize you deserved someone better. Someone more confident. Someone who didn't need reassurance. Someone who didn't lie awake at 3 in the morning wondering why you chose him. I wanted to be that person for you. I just didn't know how. And now I know. You can't make someone stay by constantly preparing them to leave. You can't love someone properly while secretly believing they're gonna hurt you. And you can't keep asking someone to prove they love you when you're unwilling to believe them. I feel like I fucked it all up. I learned it too late. But I did learn it. I don't expect you to forgive me. I don't expect you to come running back into my arms. Honestly, I don't even know if I deserve to touch you. That's the part I've been trying to accept. Wanting you does not mean I'm entitled to you. Missing you doesn't mean you owe me another chance. And loving you doesn't give me the right to ask you to reopen a door that we had closed. So, if you're happy now, tell me. I'll accept it. I'll smile. I'll probably lie awake afterward and stare at the ceiling until sunrise, but I'll survive it. I just need to know. Are you happy? You don't have to answer that immediately. I'm sorry. I'm doing it again. I'm rushing you because I'm scared of what you'll say. Some things really don't change. But maybe I can. Maybe that's what all these years were supposed to teach me. That love isn't supposed to feel like holding your breath. Being chosen isn't something you earn by becoming perfect. And that sometimes the bravest thing you can do is trust someone when they tell you they love you. You used to tell me that. And I wish I listened. I wish I could tell you how I was feeling and be open about the things I wanted or the things I needed from you. I'm gonna do something really stupid. I know I'm asking for something I have no right to ask for. But just I'm gonna be honest about what I want. I want you. Not the memory of you. Not the version of you I kept alive in my head. You. Exactly as you are. Even if you're different. Even if you've changed. Even if you don't love me the way you used to. I want a chance to. I want a chance to try again. Maybe if I'm very, very lucky, I'll get to make you fall in love with me again. So, what do you say? Could we give it another go?